Hello everyone, greetings of the day. I often see that students saying, Sir, steps ke marks milenge na. Now, this is a very common saying from those students who are fearing the maths. जिनको मैथ से बहुत डर लगता है, they always say this कि सर टेंशन हो रही है, स्टेप्स अगर मार्क्स मिल जाएगा तो पास हो जाएंगे. बट those students are having the aspirations, those students are dreaming of become big engineers, doctors, and economists and many more, but they treat the mathematics as a fearful subject. उनको लगता है भाई मैथ से अगर भाग जाए सो काम मेरा हो जाएगा. बट लेट मी टेल यू स्टूडेंट्स, अगर हम लोग साइंस पढ़ते हैं, अगर हम लोग इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ते हैं, अगर हम लोग डेटा साइंस पढ़ते हैं, अगर हम लोग इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ते हैं, वी नीड मैथमेटिक्स. मैथमेटिक्स से भागना नहीं है. वी हैव टू मेक मैथमेटिक्स एज अ फ्रेंड. सो टुडे माय सेशन इज अबाउट how to understand about the importance of mathematics. And mathematics, it can be said as a language of science. It is working as a fundamental tool. साइंस में कॉन्सेप्ट्स तो बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, बट उनको प्रूफ करता है मैथमेटिक्स. इट इज हैविंग दैट मच पावर टू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द सन एंड अर्थ. द नंबर्स, सब बोलता है कि हाँ चलो भाई सन बहुत दूर है, बहुत दूर है, बहुत दूर है, बट स्टार्स बहुत दूर है. बट how do we have any numbers? Yes, those numbers confirms it. Yes, this distance is really very far. So numbers and all the concept of mathematics helps in dealing with all these things. So mathematics works as a fundamental tool here for understanding and describing the world around us. So it works as a language of science. Not only science, why, if we understand that why this math is called a being a language, so it's having a beauty that it's precision. It's having a precision that it uses the symbols, equations to express the idea with clarity and accuracy. Like if we want to paint a room and we want to figure out, let's say, that how much cost it is going to be, the mathematics is going to help us. Just finding the walls, the area of the walls, the area of the ceiling will help us to understand what is going to be the cost, to do the measurements, and that would be very accurate even if we do the calculations very neat. If we do the calculations properly, of course we will get with the clarity, with without any kind of ambiguity. So accuracy will be there. So that is what the maths help us. Then if we talk about logic, it relies on a system of rules and principle. It's not that we'll do it anyway. If person A is doing in a method, person B is doing in another method, C is doing in another method, and all those rules are being like, uh, no standardization is nothing. No, we have some specific rule, we have some system rules and the principles through which we have to follow them, and accordingly we will be getting into the results. So here logic building precision we get, and there's a vast of the depth in this. So it's not a subject to be fearful. ये एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट नहीं है जिससे हम डरेंगे, जिससे भागेंगे, and it would not be coming in the future. Of course, in the real life, if we are going to earn money, of course there is the mathematics. If we are doing business, we are finding mathematics. So mathematics is not a subject to be fearful. We have to make a bond with it. The more we will be fearful, more it would be like frightening to us. We have to make a bond with it. And it's very beautiful language this is. Yes, it's a very beautiful language which we can understand, and which if we learn, then the sky is the limit, right? So we have lot of scope in this also. And when we are going for the others field also, it is going to help us. So if we look into the physics part, let's say, so modeling the universe. Now, there has been all the great scientists, great physicists, they have been taking the help of mathematics to prove their theories. The hypothetical concepts were being given by a lot of people, but when there was some proof, then only people accepted it. So whether it's a Newton's law of motion or a Newton's law of gravity or it's an Einstein theory or is it about a quantum mechanics, all need a mathematics. All of them, the theories need mathematics to prove them. And that's what I am focusing, and that's why I'm just reiterating that maths is a language. It's a language of science. To understand the science, it is much need. If we find that students asking, no, I don't like mathematics, I would be doing the engineering and all. No, in the engineering, it would be definitely helping you. Whether it's an engineering related to a civil, whether it's an engineering related to aeronautical, whether it's a engineering related to automobile, we need mathematics. So whether it's structural engineers will be using the mathematics to design bridges, they which can withstand the wind, which can withstand the weight, seismic activity, such like, and we have seen such a marvelous buildings. Even like the countries which are having frequent earthquakes, they have made they have high rise buildings and they are sustaining. That means the technology, the mathematics have helped the people to understand and to get the calculations such a way that they can understand that how much we should make, how kind of quality, what kind of quality we should be using, what measurement we can go for, what is the limit we have. Similarly, for the airplanes, aerodynamics, fluid dynamics have been helping a lot for designing the efficient and safe aeroplanes. And that's why we have such a busy air routes. Still, we don't find the accidents happening every day. That's only a sometimes it happens. Why? Because we have the calculations. Although it might be busy, but the routes, the calculations have been done in such a manner that there will be no collisions and all. Then if we talk about cars, automobile industry, again it has lot of calculations to calculate the fuel efficiency, to calculate the engine performance, vehicle stability, the designs. Every day we are getting new designs. Why? Our people, engineers, automobile engineers are working day and night. R&D teams are working day and night in the companies. So they are using mathematics concept. They are using lot of different tools in which mathematics is playing a very vital role. Then if we talk about biology, sometimes we think, no, biology, how the biology would be requiring. No, even biology also, if you are using a microscope, there also we need that lens that would be requiring some mathematics, that what focal length, what measurement of the lens would be helpful to understand them. So the double helix model of our DNA described by the mathematical models. Population dynamics again studied using mathematical models. Biostatistics, applied statistical methods, again there is a requirement of mathematics. If we talk about economics, chalo, if we have understood that, yeah, in a physics we are getting, in a like in the biology part we are getting, in the chemistry part we are getting regarding the lot of mole concepts and the chemical equations and all for balancing and all, we need mathematics. So whether it's a physical, whether it's a organic, we need mathematics. Then if we talk about economics, of course, economics, also econometrics uses the statistical method to analyze the economic data and test economic theories. whether it's economic of a country, economic of a company, financial modeling. All these involves the mathematical models to understand, to forecast the investment returns, risk. They are being used by the banks. We know, like we talk about so many like mutual funds and all these are working on the figures. They all work on the mathematics part. So if we see into some of the real life examples, although we have been discussing all about that only, but still, if we see medical imaging or the weather forecasting, the CT scan in the medical part, CT scans and MRI machines use the mathematical algorithms to create images of human body. Meteorologist uses the complex mathematical models to predict the weather patterns. Cryptography, again, cryptography is all about the cryptocurrencies and all. So its secure transaction rely on the mathematical encryption only. If we talk about nowadays, we are being very much talking about the hot topic known as AI, artificial intelligence. So this is what a mathematical algorithms that has been put to the system such that the system can do the operations accordingly. So we can say that yes, there's a lot of deep understanding is required, and we cannot just think of just neglecting this mathematics. If we have some career, if we are thinking about doing something very big, we have to make a bond with the mathematics, because wherever we go, I'm not saying that everyone can be very good at mathematics, but we need to understand the fundamentals, because wherever we will go, this mathematics will come and it would not be leaving us. So we have to make a good bond with it, and we have to practice our methods such that can make us fall in love with the mathematics. We have to observe things. So that is what we say, that from the vastness of the space to intricacies of life, math offers a powerful lens for understanding this world. By embracing its logic and precision, we can unlock deeper insights and solve complex problems from the mathematics.